Well, hi everybody. Patrick Batty here, Pickleball Today. Today I just finished playing pickleball about an hour ago. I just got home. I had to walk. I dropped my car off a bit, so I had to walk a few kilometers to get back home. But I had a great workout as well. It is a glorious day here in Ontario, Canada today. I've got a SIx Zero Ruby paddle. This is a 16 millimeter. I played this today, had a great time. But I want to talk about the new 14 that comes out in the next day or so. Basically, this paddle I love. It's one of two paddles I play. I play this Ruby, again, which I played today, and I also play a Selkirk amped Invicta Pro Air. Invicta Pro Air. Anyway, I like the amped as well. These are the two in my rotation right now. I've probably got about 20 paddles sitting around here, but those are the two that I'm playing quite a bit right now. Anyway, one of the things and one of the critiques of this paddle has been a little heavy. Also, as a 16 millimeter, maybe doesn't have as much pop as a 14 would. And Selkirk's addressing that with the new 14 millimeter Ruby. The Ruby's been my biggest selling paddle in the 14 months that I have been involved in pickleball and since we started Pickleball Today. So I like this paddle. One, people like it. A lot of people want it. I enjoy playing it, and I think it looks great too. So with that said, let's talk about the new 14 millimeter one. I have the specs here. I don't have that paddle. It's on the way to me. But anyway, the similar compensate. Oh, I've got the wrong. There we go. Wrong specs up there. This is a Kevlar paddle. You can hear, even though I've played with this paddle now 4 or 5 months, you can hear there's still a lot of grit to that surface. I mean, that's the best way to hear it or get a sense of it on a video. Lot there, gives me a lot of spin. I am one for a little bit of slice, a little bit of side spin. Not a ton of top spin, but it's just the style of play that I have. Sometimes top spin serves, though, which is kind of cool. Anyway, the paddle face is, again, this Kevlar. It's an aramid fiber, beautiful ruby red color. I'm not sure that's coming through too well, but hopefully it will. The length is similar, 16.3 inches. The width is 7.5 at this area here, and then 7.7 inches up here, or that's 192 to 196 mil. So it's only a 4 millimeter difference, but there's just this tiny flare to help increase a bit of sweet spot up in the higher area of the paddle. Thickness, well, the new one is 14 mil. This one, again, is 16. You can see I've got a little bit of tungsten tape on here as well. But so 14 mil will be a poppier paddle. It will be a little bit lighter, though, too. First of all, the grip length is 5.5. Now, I use a two-handed backhand with this. I would say there are others longer than that would be a little bit more comfortable. I use one. I don't use it all the time, but I use it sometimes, especially when I'm dinking. If I really want to get a turn on the ball, that's when I tend to use my two-handed backhand. The grip length, 5.5, as I said. Circumference is 4.125 to 4.25. I would have a medium-sized hand, and it fits just fine. I wouldn't put a lot of over grip on this. Just if I did, it would only be one to protect the thing, not to protect the grip, not to give me a thicker grip. I like the size of this one. The average weight on this is more than the new one. The new one is 8.2 ounces, plus or minus 0.3 ounces. So it's a wee bit lighter than this paddle. Some people thought this was a little heavy. Swing weight 112 and twist weight 6.5. So that paddle's going to be a little poppier than the 16 that I have here. So very easy touch and will bounce off fairly quickly. Might be a little less powerful unless you put a little more weight on it, because it is a little bit lighter. But I like that pop at the net without having to give it a swing, more of a punch than anything else. And I just am looking forward to playing with it. As far as the Black Diamond, which is coming out as well. Oh, and that paddle, by the way, is the new Ruby's $180, which compared to all these other paddles that are coming out right now, That's in U.S. funds. Compared to the other paddles coming out right now, that's a pretty good price. Oh, pardon me, $199. I'm sorry. The Black Diamond is $180, and I want to give you the specs of the Black Diamond as well. Now, when you come to my site, I'll give you all that information in a little bit. You can actually set your currency to make sure you got everything proper as well. Now, the Black Diamond is their power paddle. It'll be more power, more pop than the Ruby. It's if you feel like you've got all the control you need and you just want to go harder and harder and harder, that would be the paddle for you. For me, I could use a little bit more control, a little bit better soft game, and that's why I will still stick to a combination control and powered paddle rather than one that's pure power. But the Black Diamond is for you guys or gals that just want, you got everything you need, you just want to hit that ball harder than you are currently. They have a proprietary face. This is Kevlar. The other is a composite, but they don't say what it is. So SIx Zero has kept that to themselves. Similar size though, 16.3 inches or 413 mil. Similar width, 7.5 inches and 7.7 up at the top. Core thickness, 14 mil naturally. Again, this is what a 16 mil is, so a little bit less than that. Grip length, same, 5.5 inches. And again, I've got both hands around, but it's a little tight, to be honest. Grip circumference, 4.125 to 4.25. And again, I have a medium-sized hand. It fits me perfectly. I do nothing with these. Sometimes, if I put an overgrip on, it's a thin overgrip only to protect the grip. Average weight on the Black Diamond is 8.1 ounce. Swing weight 112 and twist weight 6.5. So similar specs that way. Again, my recommendation is if you want the control plus the power and spin, you go for this. If you want the real power, you go for the Black Diamond. Price on the Ruby is $199. Price on the Black Diamond is $180. Very inexpensive compared to a lot of current paddles these days, which there's an awful lot over the $200 range. Now, how do you get them? If you want to support my channel, Pickleball Today, you can go to two places. You can go to SIx Zero Pickleball.ca. That is, I just put my affiliate link on that domain. I'll give that to SIx Zero if they ever want it, but right now they don't need it. But I'm not squatting on it or anything. But it just makes it easy. That way the affiliate or the code's already there. Nobody has to worry about it. So SIx0Pickleball.ca, that'll take you there. Now, depending on what country you're in, it should set the currency. But to confirm it, go right to the very bottom of the page and you will see the country list. And you can select your country to make sure you are knowing exactly what you're paying for the paddle. The discounts on that are a 10% discount, free shipping worldwide. To come into Canada, they cover a major part of the brokerage charge, but not the actual duty. Duty on a paddle like this might be $10, $15. But the discount you're getting will be in that ballpark as well compared to retail. So you're going to get this quick and at the similar price to retail, if maybe $1 or $2 more, we'll see. But you're also going to be supporting Pickleball Today in our efforts to support the pickleball community across Canada. We cover tournaments, clubs. We ran the best pickleball club in Canada last year. We're going to some tournaments, CNPL, CP8 Pro Tour, things like that. And that's just all to support the game in Canada. So if you want to help a Canadian out and a Canadian group of people that are trying to give back to the game the best we can, go to SIx0Pickleball.ca and you can get the paddle there. I thank you. If you go there, that's great. If you don't, you don't. But if you want this paddle, I would recommend you get on it around on Tuesday. No, pardon me. Tuesday the 25th at 6 p.m. Sorry, let me check the date. Yeah, the 25th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And paddle will be available then. And typically, they sell out fairly quickly. I don't know how many SIx Zero orders, but they are a hot commodity when they do come out. So thank you for your support if you end up getting it from us, and thank you for just watching. If you don't, that's fine, and I appreciate the views. Give us a thumbs up, a like. You can follow our channel. You can follow our podcast, Pickleball Today, the pod, and just subscribe to our YouTube page to get all that, and that'll take care of it as well. See you in another video. All the best. Let's play some pickleball. Bye-bye.